check this no jumper shit, by the way. Big up Ricardo in the stream chat. Let's check this no jumper shit, because allegedly, Almighty Suspect and fucking what's his face and Brendan, the new guy, Poetic Flocos dude, got into a fight just recently. Let's see what happened. I'm curious to see. This is a live where for some reason Adam22 booked Almighty Suspect and Brandon to be on the same show, even though they have beef. Sorry, not Brandon, even though they have beef and they've not been on good terms for a while. He got them on the show together. Look at the tension. Look at the faces. Look at the faces already. Look at Suspect's face. Let's see. Okay, I want to see how it starts and I want to see how it ended. Let me see how it starts first.
Have you seen that reaction? I sent you
It should be live.
Oh, so you did see it already?
I didn't watch it. I just told him.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Y'all know the vibes.
Look at the tension. So these guys have beef. The beef was kind of stupid, I'm not going to lie. I think the Brandon dude read too much into what Almighty Suspect said. I think he thought Suspect was using the hard ER, and I guess Brandon doesn't think Suspect has a right to say that word because he looks the way he does, because I think he thinks Suspect is mixed race when he's actually just like, I don't know, whatever. Some mad beef. They got into some back and forth where Suspect offered to fight Brandon. I think at that time Suspect didn't know that Brandon is trained jiu-jitsu. Like, I think he's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He does Muay Thai and shit. He can actually fight. And Brandon was playing it kind of cool and didn't really want to go outside. And it kind of went, it kind of went by the wayside. All my stuff fussed him out. It didn't really go anywhere. Then I think after that, the narrative was that Suspect was kind of copping pleas after. It seemed like there was some sort of like feeling as if Suspect kind of pussied out because he saw the video. He got sent video clips of Brandon sparring and taking part in jiu-jitsu tournaments, and he got kind of worried and I don't know, something along that kind of lines. But that didn't really resonate with me. I didn't really understand why people would think he wouldn't still be on fighting or having an altercation with the guy just because he's trained, If anything, he'd want to do it more now to kind of show him that, hey, doesn't matter what your training is, I've got weapons and shit, I'm gonna fuck you. I mean, like, I didn't really see why there wouldn't still be beef. There's still gonna be beef because words were said, threats were made, people were offered out. Anyway, so this is the start, and I'm gonna skip to the end where something happens.
More kicks than Cobra Kai. Busting every time we rolling by. It's your play upon the Lush Uno sitting in. This is my platform now. I fired at him, kicked him to the curb, said, get.
Oh, Lush the Glazer. Fucking nothing worse than a Glazer nothing worse than a tweaker that glazes. Nothing worse than a tweaker that fucking glazes. Ugh. Using up all the drugs, or constantly sucking everybody off. Just a general nuisance to be around, a liability at it. But you just don't want to, you feel mean putting him down. You feel mean telling him to shut the fuck up because he's so, I guess, kind heart. He doesn't mean bad, right? He means well. It's like, shut up.
Get back onto the East Coast, you feel me? You got some business to handle out in NYC. You better do that because I'm bringing a panelist of real hitters on the payroll today.
So who brought these people? Did Adam22 book this panel? Or did Lush brought this panel? Because if it's Adam22, he continues to be a piece of shit. If it's Lush, then, he's a piece of shit also. But this is not a good idea. This wasn't a good idea.
Hey, you feel me? We're not playing Adam22. This buzzball Lush, the mayor of MacArthur Park, the domestic whip crasher, doing the most. You feel me? We're not playing in the slightest.
Suspect trying way too hard to laugh and act like he's not bothered and not scared, innit? Sus is doing a little bit too much here. Sus is laughing a little bit too extra. I don't think I've heard him laugh this hard. That's fucking, or laugh not at fucking Lush, but laugh with him. He's doing a little bit too much to overcompensate and to demonstrate, to give off the vibe that he's not scared, he's not worried,
With me at all times. The mayor of Inglewood, always up to no good.
B-Team.
Come on, man. Stupid Flaming. B-Team in the building, of course. Munchie B, the mayor. Mother effing, you feel me? It was just his C day, so I don't even want to call him young and Hefe. He like moderately aged and Hefe now. You gotta call him, you feel me? straight from that movie.
As a server, you'll quickly learn.
Yup, that's my dog. And we got a hip hop legend straight from Detroit City. You feel me?
Facts.
One of the most controversial, most widely debated, entertaining MCs in hip hop history, and a friend of mine as well, as you can imagine.
He my spirit animal.
Yeah, exactly.
My spirit animal, Bizarre.
My dog, Bizarre. You feel me?
Oh. He's sending indirect messages by saying that my spirit. Brandon's like, I get what you're putting down. That's a coded message.
Bizarre from D12.
Yeah, Bizarre. Yeah. No cap.
That's your Michael.
Oh yeah, I'm over here sleeping. That's crazy.
I ain't shit. I ain't know. I thought came up off the shit. No, I ain't know that was him.
The shower cap. Well, what was that? Shower cap. Hey, the Purple. I remember those songs quite
Smooth dude.
vividly.
Hip hop legends still at it. Recently flipped the "Today was a good day" and made it a bad day. You feel me? Like, Bizarre gonna always come with a different angle. So it's dope to have the homie in the building. And as you notice, these four massive human beings are being utilized to separate the guys on either end.
We didn't need that.
I mean, I don't know. No Jumper had to hire extra security today.
Was fake smoking this thing
Yeah,
or something? I was wondering when I came through the door why they came, but I'm like, man, I've been up here about 4 times and they went through this. He had the door serious.
Oh, I don't think I've seen Brandon smile once. So I think this kind of shows you why it went where it went. I don't think Brandon was on play time. I don't think I've seen him smile really genuinely and be like happy once during this intro. Suspect has been doing all the overcompensating and letting his nuts hang, acting. He knows what he's doing. Brandon hasn't smiled really genuinely once.
Like with the wine, y'all got guns.
The
I'm
wine
like,
down was
whoa.
crazy.
It ain't no fake smoke. You could cut the tension with a butter knife. Is that
That's
thick
crazy.
right
I'm the
now.
only nigga who didn't get wanded. I like
Hey,
that.
no, you're not. I actually didn't get wanded.
Like
the,
that.
the security already knows that I'm a stand-up human being. He was like, you know what? I've been watching. You're not strange.
The tension
You're a
is
good guy.
thicker than post BBL Cherokee to ass. It's
Is it?
crazy. I mean,
I ain't worried about
You're
that
making.
nigga.
You're attempting to.
Is it? I ain't worried about anything. Oh.
Make the tension.
I wasn't worried
thick.
about that nigga, man.
You have to be
Oh.
worried
okay,
about
I'm
some
glad.
of the tense.
I'm glad that I'm mistaken because I felt the vibes beforehand, and you feel me like.
Hey, Lush. I wish Lush would have got involved. I wish Lush should have got stomped out just for doing this. Back in the day, that's how it would be. If you're a mutt, right? If you're a mug, if you're a dickhead, and you start instigating stuff between people, and people don't rate you, people just start beating you up. Why are you trying to land? You can only antagonize those type of things if you're certified yourself. You don't just get involved and start, riding people up, start winding people up like as if like you are 30. You're not 30. No one rates you. Shut up. Fucking hell. I wish Brandon and Suspect would just rush fucking Lush. That would have been good.
All the hairs were sticking up on the back of my neck. I got all indicators that it was about to be funk season. So I'm glad to know.
Hey, you have
He's tweaking, innit? Relax, man. Put down the fucking meth, bro.
more recent phase than everybody in this room, I think.
That's what I be telling this nigga, man.
That's why I'm always
Yeah,
on
I'm telling
10.
You got more
two-
faith this year
like
than
two this
anybody,
month,
nigga.
right?
Exactly.
I was more worried when I saw you driving yourself. I said, "Oh shit, something bad about that."
Fair enough.
I was like, "This dude's driving himself today. What the hell?"
Ugh, I was more worried about you driving yourself than being in a room with Almighty Suspect. Oh, that's kind of a diss.
So we got, you feel me, No Jumper's number 2 debater with the 1-1 record going crazy. We got Brandon, you feel me, holding it down for Long Beach. He 1-1, going crazy. This is the white race is 1-1 against him as well, which is crazy.
You mean you and Adam's cousin?
That's definitely Adam.
Y'all know that dude definitely. Y'all all look alike.
Hey, tell me, bro, don't look Jewish, low key.
I kept saying that during the thing, like you look Jewish and hate Jewish people.
He got Semitic.
That's when you know it's a real racist.
He got.
He looking in the mirror, man.
Okay. Anyway, let's fast forward now. We've done the first. Actually, let's do the first 5 minutes, and then we're gonna rush forward.
So who
Yeah,
Brandon
who
lost
lost?
to?
He lost to me.
There's no way in
Say that then.
reality he
Debate.
did.
He lost to me.
Lush lost
Look.
coming out the gate.
No,
He don't
like-
even know what my position on nothing is, but trying to. You're not in MacArthur Park right now, Lush. Niggas ain't inebriated. You ain't gonna win
MacArthur
nothing
Park
out
is in the
over here.
building, first of all, and I'm gonna let you know this. Here's the thing, Brandon.
You might be king, but you're king of the nerds.
You hear that? Oh, my suspect. You know, he's doing too much, right? He's doing too much. Now I know why it went where it went. Somebody hands Almighty Suspect a phone. On the phone is a message, I'm assuming. Probably from one of Suspect's boys saying, hey, we're en route. We're here to back the beef. We heard you're going to take this MMA guy on. We're here. You know? That's why he's doing all this extra shit. You know? Oh, no wonder this went left. No wonder this went left, man.
Nigga, you're not king of the regular people.
He goes outside. I don't know about that, man. I'm not comfortable with this, bro. He goes out. Don't get me wrong. Brandon's in a good position because he can see everything coming in, but I wouldn't be too comfortable with the person I have static with getting a phone and then leaving the room. You know, like what's going on? I'm following you outside. While going for this, I'm not sitting here in a room with like one door. You know, like this is a little bit too crazy.
The nerds run the world. First of all, don't ever get that twisted. Second of all, you literally, the reason why I consider you a Tariq Nasheed orbiter, despite not being FBA, is because you rose to prominence and became known.
I'm done talking to you because someone sent me a picture today of you clutching a purse with some ripped jeans with your hand like a real. Have y'all seen that picture?
That's called a
I'll show
messenger
y'all that
bag.
picture.
It's called a messenger bag.
Listen, but the way you're
It's a fashionable
holding
item.
the way you're holding it.
I am not taking.
Oh, so you're saying this
bro,
picture doesn't exist?
You wear high water shorts.
Deny it.
You wear high water shorts.
I had to
Deny it.
listen. I came ready for battle just in case your boyfriend wanted to do something.
Whoa.
So I had to wear shorts and athletic
you
gear.
gonna wait
He
till-
did too, though. I respect that he did too. He came with the shorts and shit. You know, we
you
just
gonna wait till bro leave the room.
no. He
to
could
start
come back. He
popping
could
it?
come back. You just
'Cause I ain't even trying to take
Listen,
his side.
listen. It ain't
I ain't even
sides.
trying. I'm trying to be an unbiased.
Yeah, that was a bit slick from Brandon. You didn't say that to him when he's in the room, though, innit? You weren't talking directly to him. You're facing kind of forward. You weren't trying to make eye contact. I don't know about that little slick shit. Anyway, let's fast forward it to what happened. I want to fast forward it to what happened. I want to see where this spit happens. Where's the spit happened? Let's see. I'm gonna fast forward it towards the end. I'm assuming, right? They're both still there in the room. I'm assuming. Brandon leaves. Yeah, Brandon left, right? He left at one point. So it's probably around somewhere here, isn't it? It's probably here. Yeah, where it gets blacked out. There you go. It's probably somewhere here. There we go. Here. This is where it gets sticky, right? This is where it gets sticky. Suspect's got his hood on. Let's see what happens here. Let's go from like 320. Let's go to 325. What happens here?
from beginning to end. He got some good songs, but some shit is duds. Like, bro, it's not consistent. So he gotta get but I'm just saying he gotta
some shit is done.
it's some of his duds, but he gotta perfect his craft better before he can demand it. What I'm telling you is you're a hypocrite because you're the same nigga who was over here co-signing with Adam about Vlad not paying Aaron the plumber.
What does that have to do? How is that related?
Because
in
you were cool
any
with the
capacity?
black man getting fucked over,
In
but
any
then when
capacity?
it's lefty, you
No.
all up in arms and shit.
No, you fucking imbecile.
Imbecile?
Yeah,
Tell me the
literally.
truth.
No, I literally said Vlad should have paid Aaron. If I was Vlad, I would have
You
just
said
paid
blah,
him.
blah, 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 blah.
But I literally said that multiple
You
times.
just put
Vlad
that
should have paid
buzzball down.
Aaron.
You're slurring your words.
Bro, you're
slurring your words.
Yes, he just blew it.
I called him a nigga.
Bro, yeah.
You guys are
Okay, so let's
cousins.
talk
You're
about
both
that for
slurring.
example. Let's talk about
We're
that.
not
Since-
going over there. We're right on.
Oh no, Lush antagonized it. Lush was the reason why they started fighting.
No, let's talk about
put
that.
to rest. you know, people be they'll fuck up. I didn't hear it. I didn't listen to it, but you know, people are like mess up with their words though.
Oh, there's countless videos.
So
No. But, all right, but I'm saying
So they went 3 hours and a half without really getting into it, and then all it took was them bringing up the conversation again, and that's why they started fighting. Come on, man. Come on, fellas. They somehow were able to put that to side for 3.5 hours, but then it took Lush bringing it back up again, Munchie B bringing it back up again for them to fight again.
it happens though.
I didn't say nothing to the nigga
No,
about
that's what
that.
I'm
I just
saying.
asked him for clarification. And he flipped out. I said it before the camera even went on. So when people say I was trying to
And
do
the countless
for the,
videos you talking about, one time we was in here making a joke about Mikey, where Mikey thought somebody was stealing in here, so I said them niggers was stealing. That was a whole insider, and you wasn't aware of that. So all that, there's countless videos.
But what I'm trying to say is
when
the
Travis
comments-
Ford shit happened, and I was like, you seen one black person on camera, and these niggers is stealing, huh? That's what I said.
That is true, though.
That's what I said to
But
Mikey.
the whole point is
You
niggas trying to
feel
act
me?
like I was asking for content. And I said it before the cameras ever came on.
I think Lush should get stomped out. I'm not really a fan of, you know, advocating for violence, and this is just a fucking commentary podcast, and I'm just talking out my asshole. It's just a live stream. I'm a nobody. This is all alleged. But in a fair world, in a just world, Lush from the very beginning until now has been somewhat stoking the fires of this crash out. It seemed like Brandon and All My Suspect could have actually done this pod, which it seemed like they did for 3.5 hours, fine. Then Lush brings the topic back up again, which leads to them eventually crashing out on each other. Lush deserves to get his hands and feet put on him, for sure. Lush has been crying out for a proper beating, and I think he could have got it from both of these guys, if not at the same time.
Josh is asked the one who turned on. Actually, I think it was Mikey turned on the damn camera like, oh yeah, this is something, and he punched on. I was just asking because I was just like, some people do slip up and say the ER, they do.
Like,
you know? But I just asked, like, did you say the hard ER? Like, I don't know.
You had me fucked up the minute you started insinuating I was white.
Listen, I still think you're white.
I honestly,
I just don't talk about it no more.
I think you a nigga with booty shorts.
No, that's okay. I think you still
y'all
your own dad.
Look.
Hey, I think you like
I think
booty
y'all more
shorts.
What do you think is a harder insult? I think him saying Lush might be your real dad actually hits more than him saying I'm not gonna be like that. That's kind of funny. I think Lush is your real dad is fucking insane.
entertaining together though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So the whole thing is, I'm really glad we've gone now. We're 3.5 hours deep, almost 4 hours.
What's
deep.
up with Lush always meeting a nigga when he's 14? You said you met this nigga when he's 14. The little Mexican, you met him, he 14.
Because I'm
What's with you and 14-year-olds, nigga?
I'm just out here looking for kids.
He gonna
bro. I
ask
don't know what to
questions.
tell you.
He's drunk, right?
I'm just here searching for kids, bro.
Hey, 14 is the age. I knew Lush since I was 14.
Lush knew me way
Yeah,
before
like-
that. He's
Nah,
not my dad.
the Mexican kid was like, yeah, I met him when I was 14.
Will you
What
let
Mexican
me?
kid?
You talk-
That's how you know you hate somebody, right? That's how you know you want smoke. This is Brandon's actually trying to help Lush Suspect out in this kind of weird thing, but Suspect jumps in and clarifies, no, I've known Lush I was even younger when I first met Lush. That should be a topic that you should let kind of Brandon kick Lush's head in for. Easy win. But Suspect hates Brandon so much. He wants to clarify, no, I've known Lush I've known him since I was even younger than 14. Wild times.
talk about Jada Mack.
Jada Mack.
Where you from?
Bro, Jada Mack
From
is
La Habra.
14.
That's what I'm
Jada Mack
saying.
is 14.
That's what I'm saying.
He met him the other day. You met him when he was 14.
Nah, Lush was like, we go way back. Say you didn't say that.
I definitely did not say that.
You did
I've
say that.
known Jada Mack for like.
We go way
Oh,
back.
video. This nigga was like, man, I knew this dude. Man, he was like, Lush, a Southsider, all types of
You're
shit.
wildin'.
Huh? But he was it Donnie? You were not there when they were acting like they just knew each other forever. Am I wrong or am I right? Okay, but
Everybody likes me, Brandon.
I
I know
don't
you.
get on the
You
internet
might
and
not
tell
know what that
lies like
feels
you,
like.
Lush.
People not like. Look,
Lush, everyone doesn't like you. Please, everyone doesn't like you. Everyone doesn't like you. Let's not do that. Everyone doesn't like you.
Don't get on the internet and tell lies. Or you trying to poke me in the eye like John Jones, bro?
I'm not trying to poke you.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Security is right there.
Listen. The whole point of this podcast was to have civil discourse between Brandon and Sus, and we have achieved this, which I'm very
The
happy about.
podcast ain't over yet.
Okay.
We
It was
watch
a-
our
it
You're
was
counting, you count your,
The
you're
point
counting
is-
your eggs before they hatch, buddy.
So now that we're at this point,
Oh. Brandon. Brandon's on smoke. Brandon's on smoke. Brandon's on smoke, bro. He's talking mad. He wants to. Brandon wants that video. He knows. Brandon wants that video of him taking out suspect and all his friends. That's gonna be hard. If there's a video of him in the parking lot, like just laying everyone out, that's gonna go hard. That's gonna do numbers. You know, as long as he doesn't get his head blown off, that's gonna do numbers. Him fucking spinning wheel kick, overhand right, left hook, ducking one, double leg. You know, ground and pound, full mount, real naked choke. Like,
like the whole thing that started this beef was pretty much a misunderstanding.
No, I would not come over you niggas' house and do fun stuff.
The whole,
know what-
bro, you already
I
invited
don't know
fools
what
on a date to fucking Marathon Burger like a
scared to
fucking
go to Marathon
homosexual.
Burger?
volunteered to see this nigga wee. Why
Yo,
wouldn't you
whole
wanna
ass is
hang out with
retarded,
me?
bro. I'm from West
man.
LA. That's just in my section.
I did
How
my
much
act
closer can
ability.
you get? You already
Listen,
seen his
I tried to
wee-wee.
make peace. I invited niggas to the Marathon Burger Grand Opening at
Hey,
Venice
I can
Beach
go
on May
anywhere the
31st.
fuck I want in the four
If you want
corners.
to hang out with
motherfucker.
me in the Rolling 60 Crips and really be outside and legitimize yourself in the streets of LA, come to Venice.
wow. He's questioning suspect's gangster. He's questioning suspect's street cred. God damn it. No wonder this went left quickly, innit? Oh, Brandon's not having it. Brandon's not having it. I ain't scared.
Marathon Grand Opening. We're going to be in there.
I can pull up to
I
Marathon
don't even-
Burger
It's
with
in
a
the
nigga
circle.
from
It's in
6
the Venice circle,
You
gang.
don't know who you
Venice
talking
I don't
to.
care
Yeah.
what you talking
That
about. I'm
was-
talking about
What?
Marathon
It's
Burger.
a
Why you on me
one-hour
about
trip. Yeah,
who you know? You're from LA. You should
No,
be
I
able to
said
do
I
that.
can
Well,
come
the
to
pictures,
Marathon
yeah,
Burger
we're
with a
saying
nigga
Venice.
from 6-0. You're saying this like niggas can't go there.
I said to be civil.
fuck?
I invited
Bruh.
everybody to go.
I said, can
Brandon's trying to. I don't like this, by the way. You know what you're doing. Brandon, you know what you're doing. I don't like this, but this is the thing I don't like about him. This, like, talking out of both sides of your mouth. You know why you said that. You said that because it sounded like you were insinuating that suspect can't go there because of the people that are associated with that, you know, that store and the clique and whatever, right? The gang. And suspect is saying, no, I can go there. Like, why are you acting like I can't go there? This is an interesting little battle. Brandon is meeting suspect where he's at. Before he was talking above, he was trying to be like, oh, I'm not with this whole gang shit. I'm gonna fight him in. But I think he's trying to meet suspect where he's at. Which means he's trying to fight him, really, to be fair. I think he's poking him on purpose.
I get a ride with
You
you?
100% can't go. You specifically. They invited everybody from No Trouble. They said, hey, tell them.
Suspect moved that hat. What happened there? Why did he move that hat for? Why did he say like that for? The suspect have a blicky on him or something? Is that why he went outside? The suspect have a strap? He moved that hat. That hat movement was a little bit... And he's not screaming as much as he usually does. He's a little bit too calm for me, suspect. He's a little bit too calm for me. That either tells me he's got something on him, he's scared, or there's people outside. Or maybe all three.
Come up to the Grand Opening at Marathon Burger. And I spread the word like that.
Hey, fools was finna be there regardless. First of all, if they felt
Hey,
like
shout
it or
out
not.
to Kyrie Doty. All these niggas y'all talk about suck. There's one dude coming out of AZ, Kyrie Doty. That's next up. I call bro West.
Jesus Christ. All you need... He's on some fucking... He's on some Draco the Ruler shit. Brandon's on some Draco the Ruler shit. Fuck Inglewood, isn't it? He's saying, oh, you suck. Brandon's on these Draco the Ruler shit. Holy shit. All you suck, except this one guy, which basically means suspect sucks. Look at suspect. God damn.
Coast Dreezy. He's got some jams, bro.
Hey,
Dreezy, the chick from
You should
Chicago?
play one of his songs.
You mean Drizzy?
we get copyright.
No, he don't got copyright on it.
No, we not doing because
You a hating ass nigga?
No, we can play his music on the music
We
stream
had
on
doing
Friday.
all that cheerleading
We
in
can
your
play him on
booty
the music
shorts,
stream
nigga.
on
You
Friday.
gotta put your
Kyrie
boyfriend
don't.
on
No,
up
because
here.
they was talking. No.
We're not gonna let you put your boyfriend on
Okay.
cheerleading with them booty shorts.
Back
nigga.
when it was me and
Put
four
your
other
pom-poms
real
away
black
and
men
your booty
in here,
shorts.
We can play him on
Suspect.
Friday on the music stream.
Listen,
You guys have that coming.
listen, I'm telling you,
To be fair, one of the things I love about Suspect, actually, to be fair to him, he does do this thing where he kind of like cackles like this, that makes jokes that don't even sound that funny funnier because of how he laughs.
Powerful bunch.
Can you imagine having to explain a predictive analysis report to these CEOs, on the dead homies you all finna make some money next quarter,
Hey, intellect comes in all different shapes and sizes. Maybe this debate about like let's just say, big up Mr. O, somebody could have lost their life off of this, right? And then you go back to the genesis of the issue. What's the problem? What really is the problem? What really happened between these two that would result in this much tension, really? It's just unnecessary that we can do this to each other, innit? Us blacks in general. Like, what is really the issue that would cause these people to... Like, I don't know, whatever. Big up Mr. O. Let's just continue watching the video.
He
all
better
that
be
shit y'all
wrong.
was talking about the beef and all the West Coast, bro, way better than all of you. Put that dude on Friday, Kyrie.
We gonna
Doty.
run that.
You
We-
know the dude with the goddamn.
Oh yeah, that fool is hard.
Hey, that
actually.
nigga's
Okay.
hard, bro.
That
Y'all
fool is
niggas
hard.
suck.
But with that being
Y'all
said,
got me into hip hop now, so I'm looking at people.
I'm glad that we're opening
Kyrie
your mind.
Doty. Kyrie Doty,
So-
look it up.
So do you guys feel like sus? What made you even decide to come on the pod? Because at first you weren't
Nigga,
even.
I didn't know until this morning. And if I'm on the flyer, I'm coming. I'm not scared of this bitch ass nigga. They say he coming.
God,
They
retarded.
say he coming. I'm not finna not come. I didn't give a fuck.
Hey, listen.
Bitch ass niggas. in some, and honestly, Lush needs to get stomped out. Look at his face. Like, why are you antagonizing this thing? Why aren't you trying to cool it down? Why aren't you trying to bring the temperature down a bit? Why are you egging it? So, I don't even care if Adam22 booked this. I'm going to be honest. I don't even care if Adam22 was the reason why these guys are in this same room. Lush, now you're the host and you're the one that's meant to be leading this fucking room. You should bring the temperature down a bit. Why are you adding to this? When you're the one person in the room, even ahead of Munchie B, that can't even see, that would likely perish if anything went down. You're the one that's going out first, guaranteed. If anybody doesn't leave that room, it's Lush first. Lush is the first one that perishes. He's straight up going. He's gone. He's done. You punch that guy in the chest, he won't get up again. It's over. And he's out here waffling and come on, bro. What are you doing, people? Just bring the temperature down. He probably might be the oldest person in the room too. Lush might be the oldest person in that room. Bring the temperature down. Why are you antagonizing this?
Whatever happened.
Oh, you
whatever
ain't
happened,
to this
nigga.
You ain't scared of me, but I know who you are scared of.
Bring him. Bring him.
DC baby.
Bring him. Bring him. The nigga on paperwork? Who? The nigga on
Paperwork ain't got shit to do with that ass whooping you about to get, nigga.
Why are you?
What?
How am I
What
gonna
was
get
his
whipped by a
name?
nigga on paperwork for touching kids?
What's his
We're
name?
not supposed to say that name. He who
Why
shall
is
not
that
be
for
named.
Yeah, Robert,
fans?
huh?
How can you profess for
This
a nigga on
nigga,
paperwork?
this nigga
What's
DC
wrong
Baby
with
Draco
that?
is
Tell me
Voldemort.
Hold on now. Hold on, bro.
Y'all wanna say the nigga
you
name?
a clown type nigga.
The
Niggas
capital-
will
Why
whoop
am I
you
a
out.
clown?
Niggas will whip you out because you're defending a pedophile. Why is that your man?
DC Baby
Niggas
Draco.
on paperwork for
Oh, that
pimping a-
nigga.
for
That's
pimping a
Yeah.
15-year-old.
to do the blog.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
That got nothing to do
You
with
don't
that.
give a fuck.
It ain't got
You
nothing
a
to do
weird
with that
type
thing
nigga.
y'all got to
You a
catch.
weird type nigga.
Well,
Who
if-
brings up, I know who you do.
Can I ask you something? No, honestly, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Honestly,
How's that cool?
let me just answer this
How's that
question.
cool? That's
Let
your
me
man?
just say this. Let me
Is that
just
your
say
man?
this. Can I
Is
say?
that your man?
Can I say this?
Is that your man?
Can I say this?
Is that your man?
Can I say this?
Why are you speaking on him?
I
Is that
just
your
want to
man?
say this.
Is that your man?
Damn. This is where it goes left, and you can tell the tension. You can tell the tension's rising. And look, you can even tell Lush. Lush is no longer smiling like with glee, like content. Lush is nervous now. Even Lush is nervous. That guy's not smiling anymore. Munchie B's not smiling. They can tell the temperature's changed. Look at Lush. Lush has got that nervous smile. That's a smile when you're like, sitting there hoping people pass you the plate with the lines. You ain't chipped something in for the baggies. You've not chipped nothing in for the multivitamins. You've not chipped anything in the whole day. You didn't get the Ubers. You didn't fucking go get drinks. You didn't even accompany the girls when they went to go get drinks. You didn't pay for the fucking food that came in. You probably never chipped in for the Airbnb. But when the plate comes around with the fucking lines, you're there like hoping nervously it comes around to you. Or somebody offers you one. That's the funny face he's got. He's nervous. He's worried. He's worried.
Powerful bunch.
Yo, big up, Mr. O.
I swear the internet brings out the worst in me. Now I loathe in Catholic guilt. I need to stop with the shots at these internet folks.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. I was brought up in the church, man. That's why I probably got this heart, this compassion of mine, this need to always see the best in people or to always see the other side, you know? Ugh, it's fucking annoying. But anyway, big up Mr. O.
Man.
Yeah, I didn't know that backstory.
Let me get my words out.
Yeah, I got the paperwork.
Hey,
I just knew that.
Munchie, you be the judge.
Is that your man's?
Munchie, you be the judge.
This the
Wouldn't
paperwork
it be?
right here.
Wait, hold on.
Is that your man's?
Okay.
This is the paper right here.
Let's say-
D. Anthony. Human trafficking of a minor, pimping of a minor, special allegation, minor victim. Is this
send
your
it to me. I'll
man?
throw it on my YouTube channel.
Okay,
Is
listen.
this your man who
Look.
you defending up here?
No,
you
listen.
ass nigga. I
Munchie.
see you wear booty
Let
shorts
you
and
be
you
the
like
judge.
pedophiles.
You be the
that
judge.
type nigga.
Listen.
You bring up niggas who touch
Okay,
kids
can
and you
I
wear booty
finish?
shorts.
Can I finish?
You a weird
Let
type
me
nigga.
finish. You
Let
good?
Brandon
I'm
go.
weird.
Weird type nigga.
Munchie. Now, let me let you be the judge. Wouldn't it be amazing for your street cred to pull up on a pedophile and whoop his feet?
No.
Especially be calling you out? You could be doing a service for the hood. If a nigga was a pedophile calling me out, I'd be like, oh, I got 2 reasons to whoop your ass.
You don't link and give.
And then
niggas
everybody
face
will have
to
respect
face.
for you.
don't
You
link
might
and
come
give-
back from that
Yeah,
ass
I'm
whooping
just
in that
gonna
alley.
link and fight
Well, he
the
did get
battle.
whooped out in the alley, but he
For
didn't. He
what?
beat up a pedophile. That's
what?
that match up.
For what?
Hey, that
You know what's funny though? I don't think Suspect lets anybody else say this to him. If you didn't see that video of if he didn't know that Brandon could fight, I don't think he lets him say this to him. And no one else could. I mean, like that's the like he's watching how he responds. He's like being a lot more, because there's already so many instances where I could see like stuff should be thrown already. Things, an altercation should already proceeded. You know what I mean? Like Brandon saying some stuff. He got whopped in an alley, but at least he beat up the pedophile. Yo, Brandon's hilarious.
match up, bro. Like
the jury is insane.
Do no meetings.
What would have not?
Jury y'all talking about.
If you want to do something, niggas, see me when you do it. All that meeting shit, I'm not in 10th grade. I don't meet niggas at the bathroom at 2 o'clock.
How does it feel to be hunted through the streets of LA? I'm bringing Sharp out here so you and Lush can run together.
I'm not finna meet this nigga at 12 o'clock on a Thursday.
This is where you fuck up because
Wow, exactly. Okay, no, Brandon's amazing. I'm bringing Sharp. Look at Lush. Oh, this is where you fucked up, bro. I want to see. I know. Sharp is going through a tough time. Sharp is in his fucking pocket pussy torso fucking phase. Women are coming out and kind of verifying this piss drinking allegations against him. He's having a hard time right now. So praise out to Sharp. But I'll be lying if I said I wouldn't love to see Sharp beat the brakes off of fucking Lush. Please, man. With a cup in hand, sagging his jeans at pot belly, and those jewelry. I'd love it. I'd love nothing more than to see Sharp just put hands and knees and elbows on fucking Lush. That'd be so gratifying to see.
Talking about Gucci Bandit? The fuck?
this is where you fuck up because
Nigga,
I'm
the Wee Wee
impartial
watch.
until you start saying shit like that.
The Wee Wee watch.
I was impartial.
I don't
Then you
care.
start saying
The
shit
Wee
like
Wee
that.
I don't care.
He sounds stupid.
I'm gonna fly
This-
Sharp
trying-
out
this
so
nigga
you guys
defend
can run
pedophile.
together.
Hey,
This
like
nigga
you run some
defend
DC
pedophile.
Baby Draco,
Nigga on
you run
paperwork
some
and
Sharp.
you
It's
bring
gonna be a
up-
marathon.
That's your man's. We said type of nigga you is. You wear booty shorts
How
and you
y'all
like
been going
niggas
at
who
me all
touch
day
kids.
now? When I start going
We
at
like
niggas,
it.
it's a problem.
We like
Come
it.
on, bro.
We
No,
like it.
there's no problem.
Well, stop taking it personal.
not a problem.
See,
Just stop
I was
bringing-
on your side until you said
I was
that.
trying to
What
be
you
impartial.
sound like? What are you doing?
I was
a
trying to
voice
be
for?
impartial.
I was
was.
trying to be impartial.
That's you.
It's funny when you
This
do
bitch
like
sound
it.
like Dejan doing even softer voice.
It's like Deshaun imitating RuPaul.
Yeah, let's do fuck.
I feel like Deshaun kind of disappeared after the Rolling Loud shit.
Leave LeJon alone. LeJon was whooping a nigga feet
No,
last
no,
time
no,
I
no,
saw him.
like you.
after the Rolling Loud, he disappeared a little
Y'all
bit.
niggas
right?
sound like twins.
That's okay.
Or he's still on the scene.
Deshaun, it's funny. He's been pretty quiet since
Yeah,
then.
right. Since
Yes.
he whipped on old boy.
You'd figure that this would be like a huge moment of triumph, and he did definitely take a, relish in the victory. But we haven't seen the next. Maybe
He's not a
working on-
clout chaser.
He liked to wrestle niggas on matches
That's true.
and grab booty cheeks.
Damn.
He liked to defend
I like
pedophiles.
booty cheeks. That's for sure.
That shit crazy. He liked to
I didn't
defend
defend
pedophiles.
anyone.
He liked to watch
Lush,
wee-wee.
be honest. Did I
He
defend the
liked to
dude?
watch wee-wee.
No, exactly.
No.
So you're lying.
like to watch
He said I
wee-wee.
didn't defend him.
He liked to watch wee-wee.
I'm just saying, man.
The wee-wee watcher is out of control.
Yeah, so he hasn't
You gotta
uploaded to
get a
his
hold
channel
of
in
this.
6.
I think the wee thing I think he's saying is when Lush did the drug testing thing, right? Lush did the drug testing thing during the stream, and Brandon was filming it and went to the toilet with Lush when he went to piss, and didn't try and leave. He was like all over. I don't know. Again, that's not a big deal really, but wee washing is fucking. It's a funny little line, but I think that's where that comes from.
6 months.
You bugging today. You watching wee-wees, you fucking with pedos, you got booty shorts on. Today has been a crazy day for you.
If you go beat up that pedophile,
Today's been a crazy
you're going to have
day
a lot
for
of cool points in the
Today's
streets
been
of
crazy.
LA.
A nigga beat you up.
He probably would.
No, me. A nigga would beat you up.
You
What
will
talking
beat
about?
me up?
Yes,
You
niggas
can't beat me up.
Stop bringing up
You
other
can't
niggas
beat me
who
up.
in jail. Nigga,
You
niggas
really
beat
think
There's something so emasculating about another man saying, "You can't beat me up. You can't beat me." Like, this is such an interesting conversation. Uncle knows where it's gonna go. This is gonna go left very quickly.
you could beat me up?
beat you up.
No, you can't.
Fuck you mean?
No.
Nigga
you
didn't
can't.
follow me outside.
All right.
I'm going to be outside as soon as this is over. If you feel that strongly, then get cracking.
Follow me.
Follow you. I'm going to walk right outside, right
Follow
past
me
you.
outside the building.
I'm going to walk right out the building. I'm going to walk right out the building, and you're going to do
We can
nothing.
do whatever you'd like to. Bitch,
I'm going to walk
No,
right.
no,
You just said you was going to beat me
let's-
up. Now we're going to do whatever.
All right, we're not doing none of that. No fights.
Listen,
No
wait a
fights.
minute, wait a minute.
outside the
No
building.
fights.
That's a good point, though. That's a good point. What are you saying? Are you gonna beat me up, or are you gonna do whatever I want to? It's almost like he's saying, "I'm not scared, so I don't mind if I get beat up, but you're not. Don't think I'm scared of you." Which is not really the same as saying you're gonna beat somebody up. That's almost like what DSP does. When DSP is playing Street Fighter and he fucking gets matched up with some guy from the FGC that's like a legend. And then DSP be like, "Oh my god, it's like Harry's. Oh, I can't beat him up." Oh, and it just leaves his controller. Man, he's just too good. He doesn't even try because the person's like a legend or something. So he's kind of doing the same thing. It's like, you don't get credit for just fighting a guy and not trying to win, Like, that's not how it works. I know he's got like 200 pounds on him and he's a trained fighter, I know. But you can't say I'm going to fuck you up and then also say, you can do what you want to do.
How niggas use coded language.
So we can do what you like to.
Can I peacefully say this?
Yes,
You see how
please.
niggas use
Booty
coded
band.
language? He
Booty
first
band.
said
You watch
he want to
wee-wees
fight
and
me.
you wear booty
Then he
shorts.
said we gonna
You
do
don't
whatever
wanna
you want to
do
do.
nothing.
This
You don't
nigga
wanna
just
do
talks
nothing.
crazy.
You
Like,
don't wanna do
listen,
nothing,
I'm not
though.
worried about
Let's
your
get
little
into
high
some-
yellow ass,
You
bro.
just
For
talking with your
real.
booty shorts on. You
We
don't
both
wanna
got
do
our
nothing.
shirts on.
So
You wanna do
Papoose
nothing but
claims
watch
he
this
wrote
nigga
90% of
wear
Remy Ma's
assholes.
music, guys.
He's a buster.
Papoose apparently claims he wrote 90% of Remy Ma's music.
You
I
Remy
believe
Ma
it.
right now. You changing up the story.
Nigga, you watch dicks. Shut
He
up.
said we could do. He said I'm gonna whoop your ass. Then said we could do whatever you want to do.
All right, bro.
Look,
you watch.
look.
You know what I want to do? I want to podcast.
I want you to
Ignore
stop
all
watching
light skinned
wee-wees.
niggas.
I want you to stop watching wee-wees and put some pants on, gay ass nigga.
I will
That's
do
what
both
want
of
you to
those
do.
for you.
When you wear
I
some
will do
jeans
both of those
and
for
stop
you.
volunteering to see dicks. You might be
Unbiasedly,
able to do something.
unbiasedly.
I want you to go to Turkey
Stop
and get your
volunteering to
hairline
see
replenished
dicks.
and
I'll
get
do
that
when
fucking
you
ball
take
spot
them
filled
booty
in.
shorts off.
Listen.
I'll do that when you take your
Listen,
booty shorts
hey,
off,
that-
nigga.
hey,
Stop wearing
Donnie,
booty shorts off, nigga.
Take this nigga on the
This
tour to
nigga, I
Turkey to
play
get his
tennis
hairline
shoes on.
replenished.
Stop playing. I play tennis.
Powerful
rackets on, nigga.
bunch.
You might be stronger, but I won't be easy.
You're gonna have to push yourself into me. I'm not gonna back into you. You're gonna have to push yourself into me. If you get it, huh? I'm not gonna fucking whine into you. I'm not gonna back that thing into you. you're gonna have to push yourself into me.
They gonna revival y'all friend laughing at you.
It's funny. When you're funny, it's funny.
Y'all friend laughing at you. That's
here's
a
the
damn
thing.
shame.
He about to get beat up by a guy wearing booty shorts.
Hey, right? Imagine you called his name and got whooped out by a nigga in booty shorts. That's crazy. That would be reality. That would be a reality.
I would love to see it. You wrestle niggas on mats. We ain't seen you do nothing with your hands yet.
Lush, it doesn't work. I mean, Suspect doesn't work that way. Just because he wrestles, also that's a fight. Like, what's this? Is this like an LA thing that you're not allowed to like wrestle or something? That you're not allowed to like? It's a fight. It's a street fight. It's no holds. There's no holds barred. No rules. You just have to win. Like, what is this? You can't like what? Also, not gonna lie, but I'm taking the guy that trains. Even if he just wrestles over you, the Suspect, I'm not gonna lie. Even if you were the same size, I'm gonna take him over you any day of the week. Plus, we all saw that video of Suspect fighting Lush. It didn't look good. It didn't look good.
Hey, when you see it, you go. Well, you're not gonna see it. You're gonna be knocked out.
But to be fair to him, I think he's also saying this to get Brandon outside. I think this is like a plan. He wants to say what he's saying to him to get Brandon to go outside because that's where he has his things. I'm assuming that's where the mandem are at. You get me? The mandem are out in cars and whatever, and he might have a little thing on him too. I think that's the reason why.
Everybody else gonna see it.
The reality is this.
Everybody else gonna see it.
They gonna be watching.
Show me.
Man,
Suspect.
suspect.
You know you want to make it home to your
First
kids.
it was if you call
know you want to make it home
now
to
it's
your
you ain't gonna
kids.
make it home to
Come
your
on,
kids.
bitch ass
You see how the
nigga, show
story?
me.
See how the
Show
story
me.
evolves?
Come show
First
me.
it was we was gonna
Just
catch
come
a fade.
show me.
Then we gonna do what you
Who
want
said I was
to do.
talking
Now
about more
it's
than the
death
feds?
threats.
Who said
Now
I was
it's
talking about more than the feds? You police ass
You
nigga.
said you're not gonna make it home to your
Who
kids.
said
What does that
anything
mean?
about more than the feds?
What does that even
You
mean?
cannot make it home from a fade, you bitch ass
Listen,
nigga.
you cannot
Stop putting
make it
police
home
shit on me.
from a
Stop putting
fade.
police shit on me.
Boy, you like a true light-skinned
You a federal
nigga.
faggot.
Hey.
You a federal faggot.
You should have had that energy in that alley that day.
You a federal faggot.
You should have that energy in that alley that day.
Federal faggot.
I'm gonna listen.
We gotta watch this.
This is a fact.
He's a federal
Wait.
faggot and a wee-wee watcher.
Can I get a word? Can I get a word?
ahead.
Can I get a word?
You're a wee-wee watcher.
This is a fact.
You're a wee-wee watcher.
This is a fact. I'm gonna say what I want to say.
And you
I
watch
call this
wee-wees.
nigga Antoine Dotson a
watch
bitch and
wee-wees.
everything else.
You watch
I'm still
wee-wees.
gonna come to no jumper.
You watch
I'm
wee-wees.
gonna walk in and out this bitch. If a nigga wanna do something, there's nothing but space and opportunity. Ain't worried about a light-skinned
You
nigga,
ain't never
no
called me
nigga,
no
period.
bitch. You
So
ain't
if a
never called
nigga's
me no
that
bitch.
gay, he's
You
always
ain't never
bringing up
called me no
fighting.
bitch.
You can't
You
get
ain't
a
never
nigga
called
bringing
me
up
no
fighting
bitch.
and trying to put it on
You ain't
another
never
nigga
called
to
me
do
no
something.
bitch.
That was pretty clear. That was pretty clear. That was pretty clear. Now Suspect has to do something. Unfortunately. He laid it down there. He laid down the marker. He laid down the line. He laid down the criteria. He laid down exactly what's going to happen and what's going to occur. He put Suspect into a corner. Now you have to do something. You've been speaking all this shit. You've been shouting all this rah-rah. Because this is anybody else. Suspect is flying over that little table and firing on that person. Throw it like something is going down. There's no way he lets this go this far. He's only letting this go this far because Brandon is obviously a trained fighter and he's worried that he's gonna get fucked up, innit? Like he's just scared. Like let's just call it. Let's just call a spade a spade. Suspect is scared. In this room, he's scared. That's why he's trying to get this thing to go outside. He's not trying to do because anybody else he would have done something by now, but he's not doing anything, and he's getting marked out, as they say over there. He's getting marked out because he says some stuff.
So,
But I just caught you one. I just caught you one. Just on that. You are a bitch.
Guys.
Oh.
Guys.
You are a bitch. That was good.
Nigga, no nigga, period. So if a nigga's that gay, he's always bringing up fighting. You can't get a nigga bringing up fighting and try to put it on another nigga to do something.
So,
But I just caught you one. I just caught you one. Just on that. You are a bitch.
Guys.
To be fair, if he was really with it, you step forward. You don't step to the side. You step forward. He would have got a teak hit to the face, innit? Those are some big fucking thighs. He would have got a teak hit to the face or the stomach. But the side stance is a bit weird. You should go forward. Why are you stepping to the side, you know? if you really should be going towards your.
I feel like just like you are
Guys. Come on. Chill, guys.
Oh, weapons! Did the suspect pull out a knife? A gun?
Let's do something.
we knew he had a weapon.
No weapon.
Oh, they blocked the fucking camera.
Powerful bunch.
Come on, fucking
Hot
hell.
let the record reflect us can't beat me up.
Come on, no jumper, bro. If you're gonna start this madness and start this nonsense, let the camera. Come on, no jumper, man. You're antagonizing it. You're putting these people in the same room that clearly have beef with each other. You're egging them on, but then you turn off the camera.
Let's do something.
What's going on? What you gonna do?
Nothing. Let's do something, bitch. Let's do something, bitch. All right, this is going so well. Nigga, I spit on you. Nigga, you ain't do nothing. Nigga, that part, shut up. You a bitch. You a bitch. Nigga, that part. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, you got spit on.
No, I didn't.
You got, yeah, you did.
No
Yeah, you
spit
did. I
touch
watched
me.
it. I
No
watched
spit
it.
touch me.
I watched it.
No spit touch me.
I watched it.
Come on, Brand. Is it possible? It's possible, right? To be Brandon and still be a lame, innit? Like, he's still a bit of a lame, to be fair. What do you mean no spit touched me? It doesn't matter if he touched you or not. He spat in your direction. That's super disrespectful. That's like, you know, way above fighting words. What do you mean? That's like, clearly, to be fair, clearly suspect did that to get Brandon to do something to get that fight to go outside. Because that's what suspect wants. He wants that fight to go outside. From the minute this podcast started, he got that text from the friend. He went outside, he started cackling and shit. He's obviously, you know, something's outside, whatever it is outside. And Brandon, I guess, doesn't want to go outside, to be fair, really. Even though he can handle himself, he also doesn't want to go outside. So he wants to keep it in that room. Because if he keeps the fight in that room, suspect ain't walking out. Let's be real. Like, suspect ain't, no one stopping, like, you know, let's be real. But it also goes to show these guys aren't really about, because they could have easily fought if they wanted to. This is all fucking entertaining. If they really wanted to fight, they could have easily fought before. You know, this is really.
Nigga,
Hey, bro, y'all are tripping, bro. What's going on?
What you want to do about it, nigga? What you want to do about it? Meet me outside, nigga.
You're scaring me.
What you want to do about it?
You're
What you want to do about it?
You're scaring
What you
me.
want to do about it, nigga? What you want to do about it? That part, nothing. Nothing. Look what? Do something about it.
And why is Lush, honestly, Lush should have got punched. Lush should have got punched. I'm not gonna lie, Lush should have got punched. Why is Lush standing there? By the way, doesn't he's got really small hands, isn't it? His hands are really small. Not gonna lie. Not sure why that matters or anything, but his hands are really small. Weirdly enough for his whole body. Like he's big everywhere else, but his hands are tiny. Lush should have got punched. Brandon should have just hit fucking Lush with a one quick left hand. Lush is the one that antagonized the whole thing. Lush's fucking tweaked out meth head ass should have got fucking spanked.
A good pod before this happened, guys. Freddie was so good. Nigga, intelligent dialogue. Fucking me. I was just about to say that, you know.
What the fuck?
So
Man, y'all tripping, bro.
Come do something.
Man,
Come do something.
that's why y'all had security, man. Y'all was on bullshit.
No jumper was
Y'all
cracking.
the whole time.
Come do something, Mr.
Man
Black Belt.
brought a knife to.
Come do something.
No,
There's no weapons. No weapons.
Suspect brought a knife. Oh, suspect's got a knife. No wonder he was talking so spicy. Now I get it. He was trying to give him the fucking RP Draco treatment, innit?
No weapons.
Come do something, Mr. Red. There's a knife right there.
Come
You
do
know
something.
what
Where?
Brandon as well, man. No wonder him and fucking Flacco are friends, innit? They're gonna fucking snitch, innit? They're gonna fucking yap. They're gonna get real federal. They're gonna get real pointy. They're gonna get real fucking tattletale, innit? Like, he got a knife. Like, fucking. No wonder him and Flacco are friends. Brandon and Flacco are definitely friends. You can tell how. You can tell.
A Swiss Army knife.
Where? Police ask you to where? You're the feds. Federal fed. Bitch ass nigga.
That nigga brought a fight to a multi-fight.
And I'm not gonna lie, this security guard doesn't look that big. I know the security guard probably has a gun on him and shit. I understand, but if suspect wanted to really hit Brandon, I think suspect could have got past the security guard. The security guard isn't that wham. So none of these guys really wanted it. Suspect didn't want to save his face because he said, "You didn't call me a bitch." And then obviously Brandon said the word bitch, so he had to kind of step and like say something because of the whole Kelpie thing, right? And people think that suspect is a bully or only fights people he knows he can beat up, whatever, right? So he had to do something to save face, so he spat at him. But Brandon also didn't really want to fight because he knows if he did, it could escalate, and then whoever's outside or whatever's outside could come inside. That's what I think happened. Because the suspect wanted to really get to Brandon, he could have got past this guy. This guy ain't that big. None of them. It's just this. This is so unfortunate, man. Like the one that really needs to get whooped is fucking this dork right in the middle. It's just a stamp of another white man in the middle of two black people. It's always like this, isn't it? The guy that actually antagonized the whole thing might be Adam 22, who booked the show. I'm not too sure if it is him, but he's not even there. He's in New York now, interviewing rappers and shit. He's on the opposite fucking side of the fucking country. But the person that was antagonizing the issue, that was bringing up the past arguments, that was goading them, shit stirring, was this fucking tweaked out meth head. He's the one that should have got stomped out. He's the one that should have got beaten up.
Like, share, subscribe, no jumper, running it up. We're not done yet, by the way. Make sure to subscribe to the Lush World channel as well.
Hey, this shit
Fuck you talking to? Nigga crazy as fuck. Who a bitch?
My nigga look like a baby sumo. What about this man?
That shit got. I'm not gonna lie.
It was nigga tossed you, Lush.
No, he didn't even touch me.
You fell over. Hey, look.
Did I fall? I didn't fall.
Hey, look.
Why ain't making things up?
Hey, I know how to get
Hey, man. Look. No, you try to fake come in at the end. Look, hey.
No, but
Lush,
why did
that nigga was. Hey, he was.
Oh, what did Lush get fucking pushed to the ground? I would have loved to have seen that. I would have loved to have seen Lush getting fucking, smashed loads of people. I would have loved to have seen that.
Gonna toss you, Lush.
Yeah,
that's what I meant to say. You try to fake come in at the end like you was gonna stand in.
I'm just trying to minimize damage. No, there's already footage of me trying to get away from skirmishes. So that's
Powerful bunch.
We need to take these two to Dr. Phil to fix all this.
It's just like, I get it's all entertainment. I understand it's not that big of a deal. It's not that serious. I'm probably making too much of it, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like these guys are so proud and so much led with their ego that you could have seen this going north. Like somebody could have lost their life actually, and it would have been for what? Think about it. What would it have been for? Somebody could have got really seriously hurt. For what? Because that guy said suspect said nigger with a hard ER. What? 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 They didn't know each other literally a month ago. They probably didn't know each other a month ago. And now they've got beef to the point where suspect is bringing knives allegedly to this.
I tried to do my.
Did he once do this with Adam 22 when he had his beef? Did he once get to a point where Adam 22 he needed to pull out a knife on him? When him and Adam 22 had their little tete-a-tete. Why is it always with us we have to go to extreme levels of violence? When it's people that look like us, we have to go to extreme levels of violence and aggression. When it's other people, it's not. It's an argument. It's a debate. It's whatever. But when it's us, we have to go to extreme, and it's never of anything serious.
Best to stand in the middle.
Bro, no, I'm trying to make sure he
we
got
was
no
good
bitch.
till he got the call.
He said, oh, no. Nigga, I'm gonna make sure that ain't got shit. Nigga,
I will say that it is improper decorum to try to bring attention to a weapon. I don't know why.
It's stupid, bro.
And it's improper. Lush is sucker. It's improper for you to keep talking about it. Just stop talking about it. It's improper for you to bring up like mention of a weapon, bro. Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it.
That nigga said, look.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's a rap like the condoms y'all be wearing or what?
I mean, look.
This was crazy.
I'm gonna read the super
Y'all on
chats.
bullshit, man.
I'm gonna read. Let's read the super chats before we get up out of here. I was gonna say I think that suspect might have initially overreacted, but Brandon clearly has a big case of colorism.
Lush, you caused this whole issue. I'm not gonna lie. If I was suspect, I'll tell you to shut your fucking mouth. You caused this whole issue. You brought it up. For 3.5 hours, these guys were passively aggressively dissing each other, throwing little fucking sneak jabs at each other, right? Sneak disses, sorry, at each other, and it was okay. They were cordial. They were they were doing what needs to be done for the content. Then fucking Lush's pale, whatever. He's dumbass. Brought up the fucking argument, and it got them going again. Lush caused this shit. Lush was getting attacked. Lush was getting dissed by Brandon. He thought, oh no, how about you guys when you guys are talking about the...
And I think these are the two my two major takeaways.
Brandon got about it.
Said, fuck this.
Welcome to all our new members. Thank you guys. $5.
Man, y'all niggas out of pocket, bro.
100 right now with Brandon Buddy.
I told y'all niggas that they had y'all in something that y'all did.
To be fair, Munchie did go from there to there, innit? Where did Munchie be? Where's Munchie be at? He was sitting at the top of the chair, wasn't he? Munchie B was there. No, Munchie B was here, right? Munchie B was sitting down there, right? There he is there. There's Munchie B there, sitting, having a good time, right? And then somehow Munchie B ended up on the back seat of that chair. He somehow sensed what was going on, Daredevil style, and got up expeditiously, right? He somehow got from there all the way to there. Look at Munchie B. Yo, by the way, Brandon built like a minotaur, innit? Brandon built like a minotaur. Look at that back off. Brandon built like a fucking minotaur.
Powerful bunch.
Lush dressed like 14 years old who scams for V-Bucks.
Yeah, Lush. That Lush fit is like one of the worst fits I've seen in my entire life. Those recent Bape superstars with the fucking horrendous. The jeans horrendous. The shirt, the neck hole is way too loose. That shirt is definitely secondhand, or just shit Bape nowadays, right? Shit Bape shark hoodie. Look how loose that neck is. It's fucking awful. With that fucking hat that makes no sense. It looks like he ran out of dye for his beard, by the way. It looks like he ran out of fucking beard dye or something, or maybe just ran out of hair dye in general. That beard is all over the place. Some bits are thick, some bits are long. He looks like he cut it himself. He looks like he kind of did it in between, maybe racking up a few lines. You know, we've all been there. It looks like he done that. Like, he looks a fucking mess. He looks a fucking mess. He's the one that should have got roundhouse kicked. He should have got fucking power slammed or something, man. That guy's a fucking mess. Anyway, I think that's it, right? I think that's it.
You can't call him a bitch. You feel me? Like, and I'm pretty sure you guys can't be called a bitch either. You feel me? I'm not gonna fucking find out the wrong way.
Them doors though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he been calling a nigga a bitch for a month.
Yeah, he has. But and here's the thing. So where did Brandon? Here's the real argument. Was Brandon actually in his feelings when he said that to suspect?
Lush, let's not do that. Let's not do this. The guy's not in a room now. He's not talking super like with his chest and shit. Honestly, man, like you could slap that guy's hand and you might leave a bruise. And this is how he's talking. Like, look at this guy's beard, bro. Look at his fucking. Did he fill that in with a Sharpie or something? Look at that beard. Did he color his beard in with a Sharpie? What the fuck is going on there? Did he color his beard in with a fucking board marker? You know those board markers? You know that scammers use on fucking whiteboards and shit for their Forex shit? and it's like it's running out. It's like a board marker that's been left in the sun too long. Look at that. Look at him.
Or was he just trying to provoke something?
I hate to be that guy, but I hate seeing us like this, man. I'm not gonna lie, I hate seeing us like this. This is so lame. Like, if you've got actual street beef and you're actually involved in stuff and you live that life, fair enough, right? Whatever. You know, it is what it is. You live that kind of life, you're gonna die or end up in prison. It is what it is. So whoever's hand you go by, it doesn't really matter. But if you're just regular dudes, you're on a fucking pod, you get to make good money, talking shit, reacting to news, hanging out, smoking free weed, chilling, whatever. I don't see the need for this. I really don't see it. Especially when there's no actual real beef. No one's fucking relatives have gotten smacked up. No one's friends have gotten fucking smacked up. You know? No blood has been spilled. No actual stuff has happened between them that should lead to this type of friction, lead to this type of conflict. Like, even people that work together hate each other for more legitimate reasons in actual workplaces get on better than this. You know what I mean? Just to kind of, like, got a job to do, man. I might hate you, but we still are colleagues. We have to get this done. We're just gonna get this done. And these guys had a little fucking tete-a-tete, a little falling out, miscommunication, something, whatever. And now it's turned into this.
Suspect to get off of his square.
Man, I mean, it's my first time meeting him. I don't know.
The same shit with the provoking. With the soon as the nigga said we was finna get on camera in 2 minutes, but the nigga looked at me and said, "Call me a nigga." Like, this what he do. This is what he do. And he beef with Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed got a restraining order on that nigga. This what he
and sued him. He had a lawsuit against him.
This what he do. He troll niggas and get attention.
I ain't got a dog in the fight, but I did notice when he walked out, he got on Lush and he like, yeah, some of your boyfriend referring to him. Like, they called this nigga his boyfriend.
Well, no, he was saying more shit before. He said,
that's all I heard right there.
He said, I think Lush is your real father. He was like making a lot of like.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy's laughing too much too, by the way. I think he also made it worse. This guy also helped to make it worse. This guy's laugh is funny, I'm not gonna lie. He made it kind of worse. He also was not helping. I think Brandon kept looking at him. Every time Brandon was saying an insult about Suspect, Brandon kept looking at this guy to make him laugh. So I don't think this guy helped either. I think this guy kind of hurt Suspect's feelings.
Popcorn in the bag, nigga.
But
at that point, that's all I heard.
No, but the thing is, look, all this aside.
Hey, yo, Super Jello. Brandon is in Bucci Bear from Twitter, the Twitter account. No way. No, is that what you mean? Do you mean there's a person on Twitter that's got the name Bucci, who I think I follow, is quite a popular person on there. That person is fucking Brandon.
I fuck with Brandon as a content creator and debater. Although I don't like when he.
I gotta watch this.
One of the main things that I'm against. This is my main thing that I'm against Brandon about is colorism. Like, you act like you're for all people that are darkly, all black people. You consider Africans under the same.
Look, you've been in the feds with my cousin, and that's my first cousin. Black as a motherfucker. You've been at all my family houses.
Yes.
Ain't no white people, none of that. Nothing.
I've never.
It's funny how they're talking like this, by the way. And Lush kind of him and Lush fought, and Lush beat the brakes off him. It's funny how they're talking like this. He's actually family, you know. Lush should. The Suspect should be calling Lush uncle. Like, they've literally grown up together, but he still ended up fighting him. Yo, fighting your uncle is insane, yo. Fighting your uncle because of a podcast is insane. You know how insane that is? Fighting your uncle over a podcast is fucking insane.
You know, nigga, when you light skin, niggas play with you like that your whole life. I don't do that. I don't do that light skin white shit. We not doing that, fool. I'm not Drake. I'm not mixed. I'm just a light skinned black nigga, fool. So we not gonna do that. You feel me? Cause I take that shit personal. Cause nigga, I get treated these same places as your black ass do. When I'm in the mall, niggas follow me like I'm stealing. Nigga, when I'm in Target, you feel me? Nigga, when I'm walking down the street, the white lady grab her purse and go across the street too. So you're not finna call me no white man when I go through the exact same struggles as you just cause you 4 shades darker than me. Now I'm a white man. I don't feel that shit. So we not finna do that.
But look, the thing is, Brandon is an ex.
But then you're gonna pull a knife on him, innit? You're gonna pull a knife on him, though, huh? Allegedly.
Expert troll. He's essentially like if Flacco knew less about hip hop and was somehow from the Los Angeles County area, up and coming. That's kind of like Brandon. But you feel me? The thing is, Brandon is really, really good at debating, and he's really good at getting under people's skin. However, like what he told me last time, he wants there to be peace. He wants to be able to pod with suspects. All of us over here at No Jumper having good, intelligent conversations. Do you think that he felt like he was losing? That suspect was like had the ups on him, so he had to kind of crash out at the very end?
Maybe so.
Cause I was grilling the fuck.
Am I tweaking when I say that?
I was grilling the fuck out that.
No, I mean shit. I mean,
Anyway, I don't care about the aftermath. Fair enough. I'm gonna leave it there. I've got Jet.